Get ready, because the future of driving is here and moving faster than ever. This is ElectroDrive news, and we've got the absolute latest breaking updates that you cannot afford to miss. From incredible lease deals on popular electric SUVs to a deep dive into the booming used EV market, we're covering it all. Plus, we're breaking down the real trends shaping EV adoption and who's leading the charge. Stick around, you don't want to miss this. Subscribe now and hit that notification bell so you're always in the loop. Should you buy a used electric car? Considering an electric vehicle but hesitant about the upfront cost? Look no further. The electric vehicle market is expanding rapidly, bringing more options to consumers than ever before. As more new EVs hit the road, a growing segment of the pre-owned market is emerging, offering a potentially more accessible entry point into EV ownership. But for many potential buyers, the question remains: is buying a used electric car a smart financial decision, or are there hidden pitfalls to avoid? Edmunds, a trusted source in automotive reviews and consumer advice, has delved into this very question, providing valuable insights for those considering a pre-owned EV. The allure of a used EV is undeniable for many. With the initial depreciation already absorbed by the first owner, used electric cars can present a significant cost saving compared to their brand-new counterparts. This makes the prospect of owning an EV, with its lower running costs and environmental benefits, a reality for a broader range of consumers. However, the primary concern for many potential buyers of used EVs revolves around battery health and longevity. Unlike internal combustion engine vehicles, where engine wear is a more predictable factor, the degradation of an EV's battery pack is a critical consideration that can significantly impact the vehicle's range and performance over time. Edmunds' analysis likely explores the typical lifespan of EV batteries, the factors that influence their degradation, and what prospective buyers should look for or inquire about when assessing a used EV's battery condition. This could include checking battery health reports, understanding warranty coverage for batteries, and even considering the cost of potential battery replacement, which can be substantial. Beyond the battery, the overall technology and features of a used EV also need consideration. Newer EV models often come with advanced driver assistance systems, updated infotainment, and faster charging capabilities. A used EV, especially one that is several years old, might not offer the same cutting-edge technology. Edmunds' guidance likely touches upon the pace of technological advancement in the EV sector and how it might affect the desirability and functionality of older used models. Furthermore, the charging infrastructure and the availability of charging solutions at home or in public spaces are crucial aspects of EV ownership. For a used EV buyer, understanding the charging methods supported by the vehicle and assessing their personal charging needs and access becomes paramount. The decision to buy a used EV also hinges on the broader economic context. With fluctuating energy prices and evolving government incentives for new EVs, the used market's attractiveness can shift. Edmunds' reporting likely considers how these external factors influence the value proposition of pre-owned electric vehicles. Ultimately, Edmunds aims to equip consumers with the knowledge to make an informed decision, weighing the cost savings against potential concerns like battery life, technological obsolescence, and charging convenience. Their comprehensive review seeks to demystify the process of buying a used EV, empowering buyers to navigate the market with confidence and potentially secure a great deal on an electric vehicle. Public interest in affordable EV options is soaring, with many online forums buzzing about the potential savings and environmental benefits of going pre-owned. Hold onto your chargers, because we're about to reveal a scorching hot deal on a popular electric SUV that you won't want to miss. What's making this particular electric SUV such a steal right now? Take home this popular Honda electric SUV at a steal with this Tennessee lease deal. Summer may be winding down, but the deals on electric vehicles are just heating up. The automotive market is buzzing with exciting offers, and Honda is making a significant play in the burgeoning electric SUV segment with the 2025 Honda Prologue. Developed in collaboration with General Motors, the Prologue is a midsize electric SUV that has seen a remarkable surge in sales throughout 2025. Now, a particularly attractive lease deal available in Tennessee is putting this popular EV within reach for many consumers, offering a low monthly payment that makes electric ownership more accessible than ever. This offer, specifically targeting Nashville drivers, presents a compelling opportunity for those curious about transitioning to electric mobility. The specifics of the Tennessee lease deal are quite remarkable. Drivers in the Nashville area can lease a brand new 2025 Honda Prologue for an astonishingly low $219 per month over a 24-month term. This offer requires $3,699 due at signing, bringing the total cost over the 2-year lease period to approximately $8,955. This translates to a monthly outlay that significantly undercuts the vehicle's starting MSRP of $47,400, making it a highly competitive option in the midsize electric SUV class. It's important to note that this enticing deal is set to expire on September 2nd, urging interested buyers to act quickly. Honda's official website allows potential lessees to input their zip code to check for similar deals in their surrounding areas, expanding the opportunity to take advantage of this promotion. However, like most lease agreements, this offer comes with certain stipulations. A key limitation is the annual mileage cap of 10,000 miles. Additionally, eligibility for the lease is contingent upon factors such as the driver's credit score and other standard qualification criteria. Despite these conditions, the affordability and features of the Prologue suggest that many drivers will find this lease agreement highly advantageous. The 2025 Honda Prologue itself is designed to impress. Equipped with a 2-liter turbocharged engine producing 220 horsepower and 243 pound-feet of torque, offering a smooth and responsive driving experience. Its standard driving range is an impressive 308 miles on a single charge, which is more than sufficient for most daily commutes and longer journeys, helping to alleviate range anxiety. Furthermore, Honda has equipped the Prologue with a comprehensive suite of standard driver assistance, technological, and safety features, many of which are typically found in more premium or higher-trim vehicles. These include heated front seats for added comfort, lane-keeping assist for enhanced safety, and automatic emergency braking, contributing to a secure and convenient driving experience. The Prologue's strong sales performance in 2025 can be attributed to its balanced blend of affordability within its segment, solid performance specifications, and its appeal as an entry-level EV for consumers new to electric vehicle ownership. Motor Trend has praised the Prologue for its smooth ride and sharp styling, further solidifying its position as a desirable option. Leasing the Prologue can be an excellent way for drivers to experience EV ownership without the long-term commitment, allowing them to assess the charging process and overall EV lifestyle before making a permanent switch. When comparing the Prologue to its closest competitor, the 2025 Chevrolet Blazer EV, which shares the GM Ultium platform, the Honda model stands out as a strong contender. While the Blazer EV is slightly more affordable at $44,600 and boasts a larger 17.7-inch infotainment system and an extra 4 miles of driving range, the Prologue offers a compelling package that appeals to a wide range of buyers, especially those seeking a well-rounded and stylish electric SUV at an attractive lease price. Automotive analysts are closely watching these lease deals as indicators of broader EV market strategy and consumer adoption rates. But is this lease deal just a flash in the pan, or does it signal a larger shift in the EV market? We'll explore the broader trends shaping the EV landscape next. The electric horse has left the barn. The EV market's growth is undeniable, despite political headwinds. The electric vehicle market is in a state of dynamic growth, characterized by a nonlinear trajectory of advancements, plateaus, and renewed gains. Over the past decade, the adoption of EVs in the US and globally has shown a consistent upward trend as consumers increasingly favor electric vehicles for their reduced operational costs, lower maintenance requirements, and cleaner environmental impact. This steady march forward, however, is occurring against a backdrop of increasingly polarized political discourse that has unfortunately drawn EVs into partisan debates. The current market is experiencing significant volatility due to shifts in government policy. The transition from a pro-EV Biden administration to the current Trump administration has seen a reversal of supportive policies, with EVs being targeted as a means to potentially undermine the nation's clean energy objectives. Despite these political challenges, available data indicates that both the U.S. and global EV markets continue to expand steadily. This suggests that there is substantial market momentum, both domestically and internationally, sufficient to absorb the impact of America's fluctuating political stance on electric vehicles. Several critical factors warrant consideration. We are only 6 months into an administration that has begun to systematically dismantle previous EV initiatives. The full impact of the rollback of incentives for EV manufacturers and consumers has yet to be fully realized in the market. Furthermore, numerous lawsuits challenging various administration actions are working their way through the legal system. Added to this, prevailing economic conditions, including inflation, tariffs, and ongoing uncertainty surrounding trade policies, are collectively affecting the automotive industry as a whole, potentially influencing EV sales and production. Despite these complexities, the current state of the EV market can be described as robust. Sales figures and market share continue to climb, and EV drivers consistently report high levels of satisfaction. Consumer interest in electric vehicles also remains strong, indicating a persistent demand. While political maneuvers might introduce short-term slowdowns, the fundamental transition towards electric mobility appears irreversible. The steady increase in market share, which has grown from a mere 1% in 2014 to over 10% in 2024, signifies that 1 in every 10 new cars purchased in the U.S. is now an EV. This growth trajectory is particularly noteworthy when considering claims of a market slowdown in 2025. The first half of the year alone saw a record 607,089 EVs sold, underscoring the market's resilience. Globally, the EV market is projected to exceed 25% market share this year, meaning over a quarter of all new car sales worldwide will be electric. This global surge is significantly propelled by Chinese automotive companies, which are offering competitively priced, high-performance EVs across Asia, Europe, and the Americas. The competitive landscape is intense, with the U.S. government imposing tariffs to curb the influx of Chinese EVs. However, the long-term implications are significant, as highlighted by Ford's CEO Jim Farley's statement. "We are in a global competition with China, and if we lose this, we do not have a future Ford." This underscores the critical need for domestic innovation and manufacturing to remain competitive. Beyond sales and market share, 2 other key indicators of market momentum are EV customer satisfaction and consumer interest. Customer satisfaction remains exceptionally high, with a recent McKinsey & Company study revealing that 76% of EV-owning households intend to purchase another EV. This high satisfaction rate suggests that EV ownership is meeting or exceeding expectations, fostering brand loyalty and creating a base of knowledgeable EV advocates. Consumer interest is also robust, with a J.D. Power study indicating that 24% of vehicle shoppers are very likely to consider an EV, and 35% are somewhat likely. These figures remained stable even after a shift in government policy from supportive to negative, demonstrating the durable appeal of EVs. Research from Cox Automotive further supports this, showing that EV shoppers are becoming more diverse, including younger, less affluent, and more multicultural demographics, with a growing interest in used EVs. This broadening appeal is crucial as the market shifts from early adopters to the mass market consumer. Despite the withdrawal of government incentives, automakers are under pressure to deliver desirable and affordable EVs to maintain market growth and achieve ambitious sales targets, such as the Biden administration's goal of 50% of new light-duty vehicle sales being electric by 2030. This goal is seen not as a mandate, but as an acknowledgement of the inevitable future of the auto industry and a strategy to boost American innovation and employment. As the global auto market accelerates its transition to EVs, the question remains whether America will lead this charge or lag behind, clinging to the past. Analysts are closely tracking consumer interest and automaker commitment as key indicators for future EV market growth. But will the market continue its upward trajectory without government support? We'll look at who's really driving EV demand next. Younger, affluent Americans are driving demand for electric vehicles. New data reveals a clear generational preference for electric vehicles among affluent consumers. Recent findings from the ElectroDrive News Research 2025 Mass Affluent Survey, conducted between May and June, indicate a significant trend. Younger affluent Americans are leading the charge in both the ownership and purchasing intent for electric vehicles, EVs. The survey, which targeted individuals with investable assets ranging from $200,000 to $2 million, explored various aspects of financial planning, success motivators, and spending habits within this demographic. The results highlight a pronounced generational divide in automotive preferences, with younger respondents showing a markedly higher inclination towards EVs compared to their older counterparts. When queried about their current vehicle ownership, the survey found that 10% of all respondents identified as EV owners, while an additional 18% reported owning a hybrid vehicle. Digging deeper into these figures reveals a stark generational split. Younger, affluent individuals are not only more likely to own an EV currently, but are also significantly more inclined to purchase one in the near future. The survey revealed that 26% of all respondents plan to purchase an EV within the next year, with a further 31% expressing similar intentions for hybrid vehicles. This data strongly suggests that the future growth of the EV market will be heavily influenced by the preferences of younger, affluent consumers. Several fundamental factors consistently influence purchasing decisions across all vehicle types for this affluent demographic. Reliability emerged as the paramount consideration, cited by 74% of respondents. Safety followed closely, with 66% prioritizing it, and affordability remained a key driver for 62% of those surveyed. These traditional metrics continue to hold significant weight, even as new technologies and sustainability concerns gain prominence. However, when it comes to emerging vehicle features, the survey indicates a strong appetite for innovation and environmental consciousness. High-tech features and sustainability initiatives are top of mind for respondents interested in adopting new automotive technologies. This generational shift in EV adoption among the affluent is a critical indicator for the automotive industry. It suggests that manufacturers should focus on developing EVs that not only meet the performance and reliability expectations of all consumers, but also incorporate advanced technology and sustainable practices that appeal specifically to the younger, forward-thinking demographic. The growing interest in EVs among this influential group could accelerate the overall adoption rate of electric vehicles, pushing the market towards greater electrification. As this younger affluent segment becomes a larger portion of the consumer base, their preferences will increasingly shape the direction of automotive innovation and sales strategies. The survey's findings underscore the importance of understanding and catering to the evolving needs and desires of different generational cohorts within the affluent market segment. This trend is a strong signal for automakers looking to capture the next wave of EV buyers. So, who exactly is leading this charge, and what does it mean for the future of the auto industry? We'll wrap up with a quick look at the overall EV market momentum. That's all the electrifying news for today. We saw that buying a used EV might be a smart move. A Honda Prologue lease deal is incredibly affordable. The overall EV market is growing strong despite politics, and younger affluent Americans are driving EV demand. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to ElectroDrive News for all your EV updates, hit that notification bell so you never miss a story, and let us know in the comments what you think of these trends. You can also follow us on all our social media channels for more exclusive content. See you next time.